or just mobile? But of course you're not. You've all got a twinkle in your eye. So the future needs managing. Costs. Time is money. Time is a really, really big issue. So you need to cost out for an hour of your time. And that needs to include your insurances, your overheads, your fixed costs with your car, magazine subscriptions, what it actually costs you to be in business before you've struck a blow. So what we would call your fixed costs. What it costs you to be in business, whether you're on holiday or not. Then you need to be aware of what your variable costs are. And these are costs that change or vary depending on the treatments that you offer. Now, for you to be able to know these costs, you need to know what it costs you to do each and every treatment. Now, your suppliers will be able to give you quite a lot of help. So to do this, how many of you use Jessica, for example, for manicures? Any of you? Okay, well, I do know for their manicure, they will be able to give you costings. If you use Gino for skincare, they'll be able to give you costings of some of their facials, and Dermalogica and all the other ones. So your suppliers will be able to give you information on their costs. But I tell you now, that does not include 5 pieces or 5 sections of couch roll. It does not include the 2 or 3 tissues you use each time. It does not include the cotton wool you use each time. It doesn't include the bin liners you use each time. It doesn't account for all of these accessories. And I tell you, at the end of the year, if you haven't costed in the couch roll, the tissues, the cotton wool, the bin liners, etc., 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 you're going to be out of pocket. So if your supplier says to offer this treatment, it is going to cost you £5.50, it will actually cost you a lot more than that. Each of you needs to sit down with your calculator. Well, first of all, just sit down with a piece of paper and write down every single thing you use in every single treatment that you do. And I tell you what, you will lose the will to live halfway through, because it is boring as hell. But how else are you going to know how much it's costing you? Can you imagine charging £15 for a treatment that you have had to drive 20 miles to deliver that's costing you £13.50? Then you wonder why I haven't got any money. So you need to know your costs. You need to know your fixed costs, which are there all the time, and you need to know your variable costs, which vary or change depending on what you offer. If you are business people, which you are, the fact that you're beauty therapists is irrelevant. You are business people who work within the field of beauty therapy. That's what you are. Or complementary therapy or nails. That's what you are. You're business people who work within that field. You need to know your costs. And your costs are the costs from the supplier, the little extra costs I've just told you about, your traveling costs, and all the other stuff, insurances, blah, blah, blah. And you will work out from your fixed costs what you need to cover per hour to pay your bills. And then you will, when you've worked out everything you need for each treatment, you will need to know what you need to charge to pay those variable costs and make money. How much do you want to earn and work back? Do you want to earn $15,000 a year or $55,000 a year? Depending on what you want to earn will depend what you charge. So if you don't know that, what the hell are you doing? You've got your blinkers on, and you've got some silly pricing structure because you're only mobile, and you won't be earning the money that you deserve. Because what did we say earlier about being the same? Qualifications the same, dedication the same, customer care the same, passion the same. Why the hell are you charging half the price of a salon? When I am actually, as your customer, being helped because it's not costing me anything to get to you. And I will pay. Well, I got a bit stroppy then, didn't I? I'm all right now. It's over. It's past. It's past. Okay, are we clear how important costs are? All nod. Okay. Marketing. Marketing is really, really important. Marketing is really anything that impacts upon your customer, your company, and you also need to consider what your competitors are doing. Because no business exists in an island or in a vacuum. You are competing. Let's say you were all within a 5-mile radius of here. You're all competing with each other for my business. How are you going to market yourself to me? What makes you special? You've all done the same training. You've all done MBQ level 3. You've all followed the syllabus to the National Occupational Standards. Where are you different? What makes you different? And how will I notice that? And marketing is about getting the right clients, finding out what it is that they want, what it is that they need, giving it to them, whilst making money. It's no good being the best therapist on the dole queue. You need to make money so you can help more people. So, marketing is extremely important. If you find that you're spending all of your time working in the business, you need to consider taking half a day a week working on the business. Or you look at employing somebody to do that for you. But so often, the therapist, be she mobile or in a static business, is the busiest therapist in the salon or obviously in your business. Where's the time that you spend working on the business? Where's the time looking at your marketing strategy? Where's your time spent looking at your competitor analysis and what's new? Where's the time for you to come to shows like this and see what's new? Are you the captain of your ship? Up on the helm, looking out with your peak cap and your gold braid everywhere? Or are you in the boiler room, shoveling coal into the boilers? I don't think they have coal in boilers anymore, but you know, you get the point. Are you being a busy fool? I'm not being unkind when I say that. I was a busy fool for quite a number of years. And you've heard the phrase, work smarter, not harder. So again, be clear where you want to go. Be clear how you're going to get there. Be clear about your marketing, who you want and how you're going to get them. So, yes, I've got that. I think I've said that. So marketing is about identifying your customers, those you don't want and those you do want. What is it that they want? What is it that they need? Giving it to them, i.e. satisfying those wants and needs, whilst making money. I had as a client, a business client some years ago, a complementary therapist who actually felt it was unethical to make money off her clients. She went out of business, and she's now helping no one. Okay. I'm just going to get this up because we haven't got a lot of time. So you need to analyse who your present customers are